We are live, baby. Welcome to the DLP agenda. The full team is back. Joe, Justin, me, Rob.
Hey,
good evening. Wonderful, gorgeous, sexy, awesome DL people. DLP people. DL people. That's
DL people.
Brittany coined that. It's on it's on our shirt.
We have the JS Esticles and the DL people.
Yes.
Oh, I've just used mine as a cum rack. I've actually worn it yet. Speaking of things that make me blow a big old load, the amount of new subscribership, the amount of people that up their current subscribership because of Patreon Palooza. We wanted to thank all of you.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much to the regular subscribers, the OGs, the founding fathers that have been here since the beginning, and welcome new members to the world of the DLP. We hope you enjoyed everything from Patreon Palooza. We had a blast making it. You saw the poll on the Patreon page. We are going to do another one.
It will be a yearly thing. It's 100% locked in. We will, probably try to do it around, the summer every year.
Yeah.
Make it a yearly thing, just like, Lollapalooza and Coachella.
Yes.
We're right up there with those
Mickey Coachella.
Yes.
That's exactly what we'll be doing.
But I'm trying to remember, by the way, real quick, we put a whole agenda together for this show.
Yeah, what we do to kind of pull the curtain back
a
little bit.
Sorry, guys.
We come up with a show clock. This is what we're talking about. Rob's got stuff. Joe's got stuff. I've got stuff. And literally, as Joe is just getting ready to hit enter, all the power goes out.
Good.
Shuts down.
Yeah. We just want to say we had that time of the month with Katie. We had Meet the Agenda with Katie. We had
the Chris Restivo show. Yeah, don't forget
expertly hosted by Eric Woodworth, who Ariel says should get a Pulitzer.
Brilliant.
We had the Dumbcast. We had a new Lock It Up. We had the LCA Fantasy Draft. We had the cameo from Rob Van Dam to Eric for Father's Day.
Amazing.
Where he referenced.
That was a little, I guess, niche, right?
Yeah.
But if you got the joke, it was
he referenced the
so
fictional
funny.
wrestling league, the Southern Gentlemen of Wrestling. That, by the way, I don't think you saw this, Joe. Justin sent this is 30 pages deep. The amount of work. I don't think you put that much work into anything.
Never.
He has about 70 wrestlers. He has when they won the title.
Their backstory.
Yes.
Everything. Yeah. On an upcoming LCA, we're going to get into the history of my make-believe wrestling organization, the Southern Gentlemen of Wrestling.
We got to get t-shirts made.
We got to get t-shirts made.
I want a USA Adam Gray.
We've got to get LA Knight somehow.
We have to.
Which, by the way, Maryland boy. He's either Frederick or Rockville or Ellicott City.
I think it's Hagerstown.
Hagerstown.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I think he's got the key to the city.
He just got the key to the city this year. He was a character.
I know.
He was an original character. He was the sculpture Mitchell Gorgeous in the original Vimeo. I'm thinking on the next LCA, we'll get into the history. We'll read some of the characters. But, all the new members that we got.
Thank you, the great Dork Dynasty.
Thank you, Jared, by the way, who helped put together the Excel spreadsheet to show just what ass kicking Rob was laying on us.
Awesome, Jared. And of course, Dave Dennis, all the amazing
the
graphics and things. We had Tommy Sambaza do the live story time, which is now behind the paywall.
God damn.
So he doesn't get fired.
Wow. Yeah, that one.
Do you know, I listened to that and I was commenting in the chat while driving on the way home because I've heard the story 10 times and I could hear it 10 more. It never gets easier to hear.
No,
it never gets
almost
easier
like
to hear.
you're hearing it the first time.
Every time.
It's romantic though.
Yeah, and it's this is one of my best friends in the world, and he has such a fucked up darkness in him that he could go to such an extent. I mean, the amount of planning and intricacy to his revenge is unprecedented. So again, we stand beside Tommy, we stand behind Tommy, we never stand in front of Tommy.
No, we don't. Or I don't want to stand in front of Katie because we did the live. It's now on the main feed, our podcast feed. It's not behind the paywall like it normally is. The Here's Why You're Wrong, the Pulp Fiction edition with myself and Joe teaming up versus Justin and Katie. And I don't know if it was quite representative of what we wanted to put out there because the show, you have arguments, but not to that extent.
No, it was the most violent of any show we've ever done. Now
that's when you and Robbie had some knockdown drag.
No, nothing's ever. Robbie and I had the worst argument ever on this on these airways.
Yeah.
But here's the thing, it's my fault. Here's why.
I agree.
As
my teammate, I was like, oh, fuck.
We really didn't steal as much. We more confirmed our picks, right? But except for one, and I got so pissed off at the very beginning when they started shitting on Johnny Depp.
Yeah,
it was me. You know how in the movie A Few Good Men, they go.
If you don't know what happened, we came up with our ideas. We were pretty much done, and then I just said, Google who was up for some of these roles in Pulp Fiction. And then it took me to this literal on Twitter, the actual notes from Quentin Tarantino.
Yeah, with stars by each thing.
And so now, like, first of all, how can you not look at that? Because that's fascinating.
We didn't know that. If you just presented the picks that you presented and say, hey, we came up with these, man, that would have been that would have gone to a judge's decision.
Yes.
That would have been a 12-round, just completely gassed. No, you're like, these are the people that Tarantino picked, and immediately we went from zero to sour pretty quickly.
Well, here's the thing. I'm just like I was referencing A Few Good Men. Remember, they said, hey, go after Nicholson because his ego is not going to allow him to not break.
Right.
That's what fucking happened to me. As soon as they immediately shit on fucking Johnny Depp, I fucking saw red. I know Katie got mad, but I was
can't handle the truth.
No, I was like,
Red.
I can't. No, I can. I was
Red.
I was like, no, motherfuckers, no. This is don't shit on this pick.
Yeah.
You know, they're like, what? That's the worst pick. I go, oh, really?
It got
if
out
I
of
could have
hand.
just controlled myself.
If you didn't do the big reveal that Quentin picked it, we probably would have fought, but it wouldn't have hung the right that it did.
But it's not even that. The voting's up, and you guys are cleaning our clock in the then. So meaning they're so annoyed at what we did that they're saying that you and Katie are better at casting Pulp Fiction than Quentin Tarantino.
I agree with them.
I understand there's the what would be the better movie versus who did the better job of casting. So it's up for interpretation. But the thing is, Fishburne, that was my pick.
Yeah, it was.
And then I go and see he wrote it for him. How can that not be a 10 out of 10?
You know,
this is what we should have done. We never thought of this. We should have just played it by straight, and then a week or two later, we have somebody on the Patreon, maybe Scott Berkson, say, "Hey, love the episode. Did a little research. I found this."
Oh, have somebody else do it.
Turns out these are his actual picks, and we would be like, "Holy shit,
my god!"
And then you could have been throwing in Katie's face every episode. Then a year later on Patreon Palooza 2,
we reveal.
Here's how you get a fair shake.
It was all bullshit.
Here's how you get an absolutely fair shake, because I mean, people are gonna be Team Katie. She's got charisma. She's hot.
And there's going to be some
funny.
blowback.
She argues well.
Well, Brittany says, but not to mention, to your point, the way she argues the point, she can make me believe the world is flat.
So
well, she's a flat earther.
Yeah. Jason Jarrett, what's up, pal? That guy checks in on the JSS Twitter. Here's what you need to do. You need to one day place the picks up pre-episode.
Oh, and not say who.
You're not going to say whose picks are whose for whatever movie.
Right.
And make it a smaller movie, a smaller role, maybe 5 roles per person, and just let people vote on the merit of the picks and not who picked them. And then at the end be like, okay, everybody, you voted for Joe's picks, and then go on.
It's like a blind taste test.
Well, here's the deal. I have won a couple times, which leads me to believe that maybe Katie's just better at this than I am.
Oh, she's goddamn good.
But I'll say this. So when we went to pick Jules, and then we won't spend a lot of time talking about it, but when we did Jules, I said Denzel Washington.
Yeah.
And then Rob said Lawrence Fishburne. And I was like, I don't know, man. Well, I was wrong, because then he found the list. Like, well, let's go with the guy that you thought it was, the guy that it was written for.
Yes.
But of course, again, it's my ego is the reason that we are getting our clocks cleaned in the thing. It's me.
Yeah,
it's my ego.
I'm in it. This is going down as your loss.
No, it is my loss for sure. Yeah. It's my loss.
I will take credit for part of the win, even though Katie came up with a lot of the picks, and I agreed with them because they're pretty damn good.
Afterwards, Justin texted me. We're so sitting.
Oh yeah, I was
like,
dude, that got heated.
Christ, that was insane.
I was like, that got intense, man.
Hey,
good Lord.
You know that you guys are beating us more in the then. In the poll, you're actually beating us more in the ones where you're up against Tarantino.
Well, they think that we cheated. Somehow,
right, I got
you. Yeah, there's a level of.
I get why you think
the Lawrence one. I completely down that was pure coincidence. That was just like, I thought that'd be a good pick. And then just by happenstance, you come to find out.
Bill Duke is also part of that. Yeah.
And Bill Duke also. Again, I can't remember the guy.
Johnny Depp, no.
The guy that dry shaved during the Predator. Go watch the episode. Go watch all the LCAs. Go watch Dork Dynasty.
That episode is available on our regular podcast feed. The Here's
Why it is. That's awesome. Good.
Not the worst. The worst is just
one more thing.
The worst is Patreon.
One more thing. A League of Their Own just came out.
Hell yeah.
I'm going to get my ass kicked in this one as well.
I haven't listened to it yet. Was there controversy in regards to the status of it as a classic?
Well, no,
I thought I saw some consternation in the comments
Katie
about
said
it.
Classic or cult classic. And I don't think it's a classic. I think it's a really good movie. And some people said, oh, yeah, it is a classic. I'm probably wrong. They remade it. You know what I mean? I don't know.
A remake
Here's
of
the,
League
they
of Their Own?
did. They did.
Did they
Nick
TV
Offerman
series?
is the Tom Hanks character.
Is it coming out or is it already
It's already
out?
out. It got
Really?
panned. It was on Prime, I think.
Oh shit! How did I not
Yeah.
know that? Okay.
So it here's the thing: is Roadhouse a classic? It is.
Yeah,
Right? You know what I'm saying?
cult
It's
classic.
not classic in the sense that like it's
It's not the Godfather,
Casablanca.
but
Yeah,
it is a
yeah.
classic, I think.
Maltese Falcon classic.
Yeah,
Toxic Avenger cult classic.
Right,
Pulp
that's what you're
Fiction's
saying.
a
Yeah.
classic.
but
Yeah.
it is a classic. It's also it's probably both, but
Yeah.
A League of Their Own would probably be a classic if it fit
Yeah.
into either one of those categories.
Jesse Hitchcock, glad to have you in chat tonight. So much of a pleasure. Boy, what a
Yeah,
weekend!
I know you came in.
What a weekend!
You came in.
You
a
were
little
red. You
fired
gave
up.
came
me-
in red.
You gave me. You're like Justin, get a drink. And
I
I'm
know,
like
yeah,
Rob,
pour
my
yourself a stiff
my
one.
pharmacist. Yes, okay, pharmacist, life coach. You, me, Katie, Mudge, all went to Ocean City this weekend. Didn't see you once.
No,
Not
well,
in 2 days.
we saw pictures of you.
You saw pictures.
Not
You
the
saw
same.
pictures. Oh, you got updates. We never saw each other. It was like
Was there a plan to see each other?
there was no plan. There was
yeah,
a
but you
desire.
just,
There was
I just
talk of.
assumed.
There was an interest in Katie saying, "Hey, you guys are
You
down
both
there.
knew
We're
you were
down there.
down there.
We
yes.
both knew we were
Well,
down
let me
there."
say this. I think, like, if you were down at the beach, Rob, and we didn't see each other, I think that'd be strange.
It would be weird.
It would be
Yeah.
weird to not see your closest friend who's
Yeah.
staying, and by the way, where you were
10
staying,
minutes away.
you weren't even 10, right? Weren't you at
Maybe.
so you're 30 blocks from us.
We were staying at the Ass Horror Resort.
That's funny. So where you did stay, Ashore, I think it's called, right?
I mispronounced it. It's
And-
ashore,
well,
not Ass Horror.
Katie, before we knew where Justin was staying,
Yeah.
we went to her parents were staying at the Plaza, which is, I think, the next building over.
Mhm.
And she looks and she goes, "Oh my God, look at the name of that place, Ass Whore." And that, of course, is where Justin.
That's exactly
ended
where we
up
were staying. We were staying at the Ass Horror. So, we stay there. We get down there. You guys were already down there. I said, I'm going to try and reach out to you guys when I get there. Mudge and Katie had already spoke somehow. And I know Katie was really extending, the olive branch. Come on out here. You're doing the same. Mudge not into it. Okay. And it's nothing to do with you guys. It's not I don't want to see Joe and Katie. It's this is our kids trip. This is
Okay,
putt-putt.
it's a
This is
family
ice
thing.
cream. This is all that.
Yeah.
And I don't think we're going to go over there and it's going to look like this goddamn apartment from Train Spotting. I don't think anybody's going to be over there holding up a lighter to a glass pipe
It's not
or
the
walking.
hangover.
No, we're not
Yeah.
exactly. We're not. A tiger's not walking around the room.
Yeah.
Tyson's not knocking people out. But it's a rainy, shitty weekend. We'll
Mhm.
get around. We're going to bounce around the story a little bit, but it would have been better for everyone had we gone and connected with you two. Where you two was better than where we were at. And night one, we're shit in the bed. Minute one, we get there. We get to the Ass Whore. We get our stuff out there. It's a little bit late. Kids want to go putt-putt. Okay, I'm like, let's go putt-putt. So we
Yeah,
had an old
you have
pro
two
golf
kids
course.
there.
I
Two
got
kids.
two
Okay.
kids, okay? And one of them was dealing with something that
Okay.
maybe for Patreon I'll get into.
All
Okay.
right.
And we get signed up. The course is just packed as shit. Couldn't be any more packed. It's right around 4:35, right around that. It's packed. So we're wandering around and I'm kind of making my way through people. Every hole you played, you had about a 5 to 10 minute wait to let a family go by. Now I'm going to show you
Kind
a
of
picture.
ruins the experience.
you just want to keep it moving.
Yeah.
It's putt-putt. Okay. So, all right. So I took Evan and June and Mudge and myself are right there. And Evan is having himself a bit of a game. He's got a good grip on the club.
Yeah, he looks,
He's
looks like he
looking
knows
down.
what he's doing
He
there.
looks like he knows what he's doing. He's got
Yeah.
his eyes down. That's pretty good form, right?
Yeah, not bad.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm showing these guys a picture. He's
Yeah.
getting ready to
He's
go.
going to take on Restivo soon.
He looks like he's about to have one hell of a
Yeah.
short game
Yeah.
compared to our short friend, Chris.
Mhm.
And I walk over and I give him like, buddy, you are kicking butt today, man. Mwah, you are kicking ass. That's not Evan. I kissed a stranger's son on the head.
Now,
I hear from over here, can I help you, dude? He sees me walk up to his son, who from behind looks
my
identical to
God.
Evan.
Oh
And
my
I walk
God.
up and I give this kid the biggest kiss right on the top of his head.
You didn't do a pat on the butt. Hey, good game.
Yeah, mwah, there you are. Yeah, my usual play with his nipples. No.
You want to get some candy later?
Hey, what are you trying to do? You sure you want to sleep in the van with me tonight? Because we can. Yeah, I kiss a strange man's kid on the head. He looks over. I can't even remember exactly what he said. It was something along the lines of, "Can I help you, man?"
Yeah, when did you realize?
Oh, immediately when the kid turns and looks at him like, "Oh,
he's got a mustache."
Oh, yeah, he turns. It's just a little person.
He's black.
Yeah, it's Peter Dinklage. Like,
no, in your defense, that looks just
like Evan.
Yeah,
and I don't realize Evan has lost his ball and is in the bushes behind me. So
are they
lost
wearing
him.
the same thing?
Not even close. Not even close.
I guess if you get a par, you get a new outfit.
Yeah, you get an all new outfit. No, not even close to what my son was wearing. But for whatever reason, my brain was just like, nah, this is my son. I gotta give him a smooch. And I go, we gotta go right now. And Mudge's like, we're only on the fourth one. We gotta go now. Okay, we gotta leave. There's a dad looking at me who just walked up to his son.
Ped golf.
Yeah, we got. Yes, it's the NAMBLA Open.
They think you're there by yourself.
Yeah, it's the Epstein Invitational. We have to go. Okay, yeah. Welcome to the Fogel Open. We gotta go. And she's none too pleased. And I'm like, we gotta go.
But in your defense, there's really no option.
No.
And there's about 70 other golf courses on Coastal Highway.
I'm sure we'll find another putt course.
We
what
hole?
To go.
What hole is this?
Fourth.
Okay.
Out of 18.
Yeah.
We're like, well, we're 4
right, you're out of $40. Right?
Yeah, actually 80. That's how much it costs to go putt-putting.
$20.
It's $20 a goddamn person,
and you have to pay off the cops.
Which will, exactly. I got to go ahead and give the chief of police a couple of bucks. Let's pretend this never happened.
Justin's calling Randolph. Hey. So I kind of.
You're never gonna believe this.
I kissed an 8-year-old that didn't belong to me.
What's the worst? What's the worst?
What do I do?
Client you've ever had? Like, you ever? I don't know. You ever represent anybody that did a little whoopsie-daisy? You ever? You ever represent someone that typed in consent into Google? Yeah,
you keep making it worse. The way he was holding that golf club, it was so impressive.
Just the way
he wrapped his hands around.
That's how I should have known it wasn't Evan, because his form was great.
Technique.
Evan standing straight over the ball.
Yeah, exactly. Just perfectly squared up shoulders. He wasn't using it like a goddamn billiard cue.
This kid's 3 inches taller. He's wearing a different color shirt, different color shorts, and different color ball.
Yeah,
that's my guy. That's my.
He's black.
And he's black.
No idea.
He's black. Yeah.
No, it just looked like my son, like a dumbass.
Yeah.
So
no, when you showed us the picture,
I thought it was him.
100%.
Yeah, it looked like Evan
it
from
look
behind.
like
so we leave. She's pissed. I'm like, we're gonna go, and we're gonna get food. And now, keep in mind, I gave you the time earlier where we're at. 5:30. We play 20 minutes, maybe 30.
Ditto P agenda.
That's brilliant.
Yeah.
Not great. Yeah. So we leave, and it's about 6:15 or so. And
you go up to a woman.
We
and say, hey, you're being a great mom tonight.
Give her,
put your fucking hand right on her tit. Look around. It's not much.
Is that what you do?
Yes.
You put your hand on her tit.
Exactly. That's how I say it. That's how we express love in my house. That's the reason, like, when I walk into your house, I shake Katie's tit like a gentleman.
Say,
it's a pleasure.
Hey, congrats on the victory.
Yes, way to go. You're kicking ass. Here's why you're wrong. In my house, we shake tits like gentlemen. We leave.
Okay, wait. Good question, Steph. Did you take the picture before or after the kiss?
Oh, after. I sat down and was like, I have to show my
that kind of makes it worse.
Even
worse.
Okay,
wait a minute.
No,
I have a picture of the
if I
kid.
take it before, that's worse.
Yeah.
If I was taking pictures of strange kids, like,
okay,
yeah, nice
He
form.
just kissed my kid, then took a picture.
Yeah.
To jerk off to later.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I just say.
Oh God! Yeah.
All right, Randolph. I also snapped a photo of the
Randolph.
kid.
No good thing about it.
This is the
There's
the
no
hotel they're
win.
staying at. This is the
Oh,
bed he's in.
God.
This is what he had for breakfast the next day. How do you know this shit?
Well, I put an air tag in his lunchbox, and I've just been following him around. So yeah, he apparently right now he's eating saltwater taffy near the Jolly Roger. So we leave. It's about 6:15. They want to get dinner. We haven't eaten yet, and they say that they want to go. The kids, or my older kid, they want to go to their favorite restaurant in town. Now, keep in mind, when the kids usually go down, the kids have grandparents that are there pretty regularly. They have a place like yours, right on the outskirts of town, Bayside. But they go down there from like Monday to Thursday. They go off season, off times, odd days. They never go to the beach. So they usually eat at their favorite restaurant, Secrets.
Yes.
Oh my
and they
God.
usually eat there
Fine dining.
Tuesday at noon.
Dude.
We're going Friday.
Oh my God.
At about 6:30, 6:45.
Doesn't it cost like $20 just to get in?
Well, I have to talk to one of the 50 Special Forces soldiers out front that are looking at me holding on to 2 children.
Like, were you sure you want to do this?
You sure this guy's human trafficking. This guy's about to put one of these kids on a speedboat and they're whisking them off to Shanghai to be sold for parts.
Oh my God.
I'm walking up and one of the guys, like I hear him whisper something to his guys and walk up. I was like, "Are you guys here for food?" I was like, yeah, they want to get." He like takes this long breath, like, "Follow me." And he walks me around into the dining area, which is still having like family dining. For those not familiar with Secrets in Ocean City, Maryland is the Sodom and Gomorrah.
Yeah.
It's the Daytona Beach.
It's where every single tourist goes.
Yes.
Trying to hook up.
Every last Jersey goon, gold chain, human Four Loko piece of shit named Guido Fettuccini has got to go down in there with a pocket full of pills and he's going to put into some poor girl's drink and then be in front of a magistrate.
Not where you bring your children.
No, don't go to Secrets at all. Okay.
Whose idea was that?
It was the kids, and
they like to go to Secrets.
Like to go to Secrets. They've never seen Secrets.
Brittany says she'll be there this weekend. So
they've never seen it.
They've never seen full flavored Secrets.
They just heard of the lore.
Well, they've never seen.
They also don't know all your secrets.
They don't know all of mine. Yes, when my laptop, take my laptop and throw it away. I feel like I'm the inspiration behind one of Bussy's songs. Delete my search history. No, they've never seen full flavor Secrets. They've seen Secrets noon on a Tuesday.
Right.
They've never seen weekend Secrets.
Right.
Dude is walking us inside. We haven't made it through the front crest with the big screen off to the left and all the flyers on the wall. This Roseanne Barr looking fucking land whale comes wobbling out with 2 of her friends holding her up going, "I'm okay," wham, just face plants, drunk as shit.
Well, that's worth it now.
Farts, vomits, knocks herself out. From me to Randolph's picture is where this woman falls. This bison, this Buick of a human.
They can't lift her. She's there now.
Yeah, they can't. Her friends can't pick her up. When I say she's just shy of $3 this fucking mammoth, they can't pick her up. And I'm looking a bunch like, what are we doing here? We can't be here. This is not where to go. Yeah. Well, we're already here and they're walking us to the table. I wouldn't want to upset Secrets. I'm like, I don't think they're counting on our business.
They don't give a shit that you're there.
We sit down.
You're not buying. Maybe you're buying alcohol, but they're used to every single person that walks in there buying 7 or 8
buying
drinks.
17 painkiller shots, Jaeger bombs,
not getting food.
No, we're gonna get 4 waters and some chicken Caesar.
That woman, she was the chef.
She was, that was the manager. Okay, that was Sandy Kretz.
Let's take a break. We'll hear the rest of this fabulous dining experience with Justin and Secrets. Be right back.
So we get sat down, and a very nice waitress comes by and says, "Can I take your order? Can I take your drink order?" She hands us a cocktail menu. I hand it right back to her. I'm like, "What are you?"
Well, does she looking at you like, "Why are you here?
Why are you here?"
One menu says,
"Hey, were there other kids there?"
One menu
Not
says,
"One."
Circle this if you're in trouble.
These are the only 2 kids. By the way, there's probably 5,000 people there.
Oh, there's already a lot of people.
Yeah.
When we leave. So, and by the way, we didn't stick around long. So we get there, we put in our orders, the 4 waters and an iced tea. The lady that takes our order, she goes from sweetheart to, "You're fucking kidding me. 4 waters, you assholes. I'm trying to get them turn and burn on these tables, make some money." So we order our fries and we order our chicken tendies and someone gets a burger and I get whatever. We're waiting for our food. 7 Long Island piece of shit Gotti kid wannabe greaseball human roofies sit down at the booth on the other side of us in the booth right there. There's not enough to sit all 8 of them. When I tell you the amount of stuff that I'm on is like a kid's candy bar to the amount
they look like Pauly D.
They all look like Brock Lesnar, Bobby Lashley, Randy Couture.
So that means you can say nothing.
I can't say
this is good people watching for the kids though. They're learning a lot.
Well, they don't even need to see him because they can hear him.
Yeah.
And they can hear what Vincenzo Boiardi plans on doing with that dick all weekend. Yeah, fucking Rebecca's coming down here, and I tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give it a gyuk. They're saying this. All four of us are just sitting there, just waiting for our food. Mudge is elbowing me like, "What do you want me to do?" I am a guaranteed W for all of them. They're looking to fight and they're looking to fuck, and they could draw a line through one of those things before they even get drink one.
Maybe both.
Hey, fellas, whoa. Hey, can we bring it down a little bit? With flap, I'm dead. Okay, you guys are back to the Rob and Joe show. If I say word one, they don't give a shit. They're ordering shots. They're ordering crushes. They're panning up. All right. It's almost like one of those 80s movies when they go to the house party. All right, guys, hands in. Everyone's getting laid.
Yeah.
It's that, but a more goon GHB. Let me sprinkle something in your
straight out of Central Casting.
They're just F this, and I'm going to shove it in her throat, Dad. I'm going to splago do jelly over the pillas. I'm like, oh my Christ.
And it's all dudes.
It's all dudes. It's 8 of the biggest dudes I've ever seen. The food shows up. They start wrestling in the booth. The booth that they're sitting up against, my kids are in. And it's banging them for it. I'm like, oh my God, we gotta go. We have
Deal
to
with
go.
it, kids.
We gotta go. And
meanwhile, Joe and Katie are in some nice restaurant having lobster.
You guys are at Liquid Assets.
Peking duck.
Would you like to see
We're at
something?
Grove Market eating crispy duck.
Yeah.
Would you like to see something that pairs well with the foie gras? Meanwhile, June goes to take a bite of her burger, and fucking Bobby Sabaros has got a bang and smacks the burger into her
Got
face.
a concussion from a cheeseburger.
Dude, she's got ketchup up her face.
There's
She's
a
like
pickle in her eye.
wiping her. They're laughing. They're laughing.
Of course
at us.
they are.
I'm like, we got to get this to go.
They're looking at you thinking that guy's the biggest loser.
Like, yeah, look at his stuna. I'm like, they're all doing that. I've never been to Italy, but I pronounce everything stupidly Italian. Hey, chance on that burger, I can get some mozzarella. Like you're from fucking Pasadena. Stop it. So we get our food. We get most of it to go. The crowd has quadrupled.
No one's ever.
What time is it now?
It's now about 7:45.
Oh yeah. It's on.
Mudge
it's happening.
is holding Evan. I pick up June. She's 14. I'm holding her like this, and I'm
your fireman carrying her out.
You're double juggling first.
I'm trying to. I feel what it's like to be in the initial zombie invasion scene in a zombie movie. I'm making my way. There's pukes. There's yelling. I hear glass breaking. F this. See this. All. It's a fucking nightmare. It's a nightmare. People are looking at me like, is that guy kidnapping that young girl? It's horrendous. We get outside. Thunder crack immediately begins to pour. I'm like, Jesus on his throne. We get back. We go to sleep. We wake up the next day. And I'm going to try and truncate the rest of the story so we can move on to some other topics we got to get to. But the next morning,
and then it gets bad.
Now here's where it sucks. So
now the problem that you have is that if that decision was Mudge's fault, you could use that as currency to do something different, but it wasn't. It was the kids' idea.
The kids like to eat there,
so
they'll never eat there again.
She owns nothing. She owns nothing right now.
Yeah. Well, at this point, we're just
the golf is your fault. The restaurant is the kids' fault.
The golf is my fault. Okay, the golf
is
my
that
fault.
one. Yeah.
Oops. Yeah, I gotta stop smooching people. But this is the kids' fault, and they thought it'd be early enough. Like, well, the sun's not even down yet. They don't care. There was they call them yellow shirts. There was 50 yellow shirts outside in a row. They look like a riot team.
Oh, they're waiting.
They're waiting.
Oh,
for
there's multiple fights every night.
Oh, yeah. Every night. It's just mayhem in that place. So the next day, we're waiting for the weather to hold off. In the morning, it's okay. And they go, we want to go to the beach. I'm like, all right, I'll start to pack the bag. And she grabs her keys. I'm like, what are you grabbing your keys for? It's like, well, I thought we'd head down to the beach. And you could walk right out that back door, and there's the beach. Now, we're on 100th Street at the Asshole. They want to go to the 2nd Street beach.
It's 98 streets
100
away.
and it's different.
It's
big difference.
100 goddamn streets away.
Isn't 20 streets a mile? So you're 5 miles away from
or you can go walk 100 feet.
I can walk from here You
So
can't
100 streets or 100 feet?
100 feet or 100 streets. And not
Tough
just
decision.
that. If you know the shape of
Yeah.
Ocean City, I'm going to try and do this with my hands. Ocean City is very narrow. It's on a
Yeah.
strip of land.
Right.
But as you make your way towards the boardwalk, it widens quite a bit. It lollipops out.
Mhm.
And the beach at 2nd Street is about a 4 football field walk across
Oh,
sand
yeah.
to get to the shore.
You have to go. You're on the boardwalk, so you're
Yes.
parking at the boardwalk.
And luckily, parking is plentiful. So it's not like we had to walk 6
Where do you park at the
blocks.
inlet, all the way at the
We had
end?
to park on the
And
bay
you're
side.
carrying all this shit.
I'm carrying bags of shit. It's
the whole purpose of having a hotel right there on the beach is so
It's-
you don't have to
yes.
do this.
I bought a
Yeah.
hotel.
Right.
I clicked the box, beach access.
You know, when you stay at our place, you can't park along the street because all those spots are occupied of people
Yes.
wanting to be as close to the beach
Yeah.
as possible.
yes, we go, we walk, we make our way across. We walk so goddamn far across the hottest sand. And if you've ever been to the 2nd Street beach,
I haven't.
it is Judgment Night with Dennis Leary and Cuba Gooding Jr. It is the wrong fucking side of the tracks. It is a lot of people looking at me going, the shit are you doing here? Okay, Evan's out there being like, I'm going to be a butterfly and catch fish and teach them song and dance routines. And he's like lively and gay and sweet. And there's kids down there. I saw a 9-year-old smoke. Okay, I saw another one manning a grill that he wasn't allowed to have down there. That when a beach patrol was like, hey, we got to put that out. Fuck you, SA. Continue to grill then, good man. You're down there like
There would be
what are
no
we-
chance of looking at your child and thinking it's somebody else.
Yeah, you're safe. You're not going to kiss any of these kids. in the
No
head.
one's gonna mistake
No.
Evan for anybody
Did you
else's
see any
family.
neck tattoos?
That's all there was.
Yeah.
We're the only people that didn't
How
have
many
them.
kids had mustaches?
All of them, and children, and rap sheets, and weaponry. Some homemade, some with filed down serial numbers. I'm in there like, why are we at this beach? And I guess
That's a good question.
this is the beach that our family loved to go to when they were younger, and they had access to the boardwalk.
Times have changed.
Times have changed. We'll get into the boardwalk. We're down there for about 45 minutes, and the fucking sky opens again, and it's torrential downpours.
Well, you're actually probably lucky.
Yeah,
I'm like, thank you,
God.
and no thank you. So we get the shit out of there, and we leave, and that's when you and I start talking again. And you're like, hey, what are you guys up to? I'm like, well, I just left fucking Juarez. Okay. I'm pretty sure the Medellin didn't want us there. Okay. I might have stepped on somebody's toes from fucking MS-13 or El Chapo's crew. We need to get the shit out of here. Why don't you come to our indoor pool with a swim up bar, music, hammocks, fresh, crisp, indoor chlorinated pool. There's food, there's beverages. And I say, hey, I got this great plan B, this option.
Yeah, it's a really good plan B. Should have been plan A.
It should have been
almost.
plan A. Okay. In regards to the plan B pill, I like to call it plan A. Plan B is a one-way airline ticket and a mustache. She goes, are there going to be children there? I go, I don't care. There was children down there.
Yeah,
Okay.
did you want to play with them?
And do you want to play with them?
Yeah.
Okay. They were playing tennis
They're
with
going to
their
kick you into the game.
machetes.
It's gonna
Okay.
be fun.
Yeah. So I'm like, there's their friends and it's going to be nice. I don't know. I just figured this was going to be
Joe's a child.
it was going to be Joe can be childlike.
Yes.
It was going to be fresh and fun and silly and all that. She wanted to have a family day. I'm like, well, these guys, Joe and Katie, are kind of family.
Yeah.
She's like, no, I just thought we'd do like a family thing with us. And, maybe as this is happening, I'm being poured on with rain. They're sitting in the back of the truck.
Yeah, I got a picture of it.
Yes,
Yeah.
you did. Now, Evan's covered in sand. And this is like thick, greasy,
Mhm.
oily Ocean City sand. It doesn't
Yeah.
wash off
It's
easily.
not the best sand.
You need pressure. You need pressure
That's
to
right.
wash this off.
Which, by the way, underneath of our condo, we have a spray hose.
Oh,
to
is that
spray the
right?
sand
That
off.
sounds lovely.
There's spots in front of my eyes right now. I can see spots. And I go, well, how about let me go grab some bottles of water to wash his feet off. There's a dollar store right there. No, I have a coffee cup. We can place it in the parking lot and collect rainwater. And I'm like, are we in a fucking post-apocalyptic survival
You mean
bunker?
what homeless people do?
Is this the thing that like Mennonites do to hydrate crops? What is happening? What are we doing? Are we going to dig an aqueduct to Evan's feet?
I didn't think Aqueduct would get in this episode.
Well, there are aqueducts. I go, I need to wash my son's feet off. So I go and I buy bottles of water, and she's not happy that I bought these
Mhm.
bottles
Wow,
of water.
that's $5.
They're too
Jeez.
cold. They were like $5. That's money we
Yeah.
could have put towards nothing, and
That's money that would have not changed our life in any way.
not at all.
By the way, you haven't spent so far in the story you told, you haven't spent a dime.
No, we
And
didn't spend any
this
time.
day is all free.
No, we
Well,
watched.
except for the gas, except for the
watched-
$10 in gas.
we watched.
to
Well,
get
the-
to the-
We
And the
watched
emotional
this
scars are
Oh yeah, no,
very expensive.
there's a price to pay. I
Yeah,
gotta say.
he's paying a huge price. There's 3 years off his life. That's got to cost something.
Rob, you've never seen this photo here. So we
Okay.
get his feet washed
Any
off.
more
We get him
children you
dry.
made out with?
No,
No,
none. I
I'm
deleted
sorry.
all the photo.
All right.
So I say, hey, here's what we're gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do. We are going to go to the boardwalk now that it's dry, and we head down to the boardwalk. Now, there's a store there called. I'm gonna give you the parentheses.
Okay.
Cool Topics as
Yeah.
a hot topic.
Oh, I see. Clever.
Family friendly souvenirs.
Sure.
Here are the shorts out front of Cool Topics family friendly souvenirs. Care to read that first
It
one?
says bend me over and pull them to the side.
Okay.
All right.
Here's another
Yeah.
one here. Hold on. There's
Ah.
you see that one.
Is
Can you read that one?
My hole is your goal.
That's the family friendly souvenirs.
All right.
Here's another one. It's all yours, daddy.
Yeah.
And there's another one over here you can't
Yeah.
see. It says, I wonder if life
Cool.
smokes after it fucks my ass.
Mm.
Now,
That-
I'm
that one
sorry
says-
for the language on the
yeah.
stream.
Thick fillet.
And it says,
This
it's all
is
yours,
gonna-
daddy.
Segue beautifully into the Chris Restivo game that I prepared.
Dude, it reeks of weed.
Yeah.
It reeks of weed.
So what'd you buy?
Nothing. We wanted to get out of there.
Get to my hole.
Did you play any games or anything?
Ocean City is so. Oh, by the way, I'm reporting from the front. Ocean City has fallen. I repeat, Ocean City has fallen.
Yes.
It's fights. It's clouds
Show
of
title.
weed smoke.
All right.
It's
Mm.
the trashiest storefronts. By the way, there's Barkers now. You
Oh,
can't
out
walk
on the
past them.
boardwalk.
My friend. You like bong, my friend. You like green laser, my friend. You like fries, my friend. They're
You
like,
want a new cell phone plan?
they're like, yeah, exactly. Upgrade to Cricket Wireless. They're like, they're barking at every store. I'm like, Jesus, we gotta leave. We have to leave. And I'll leave you with this. And I'll leave you. I want you to try and figure out what this sound is. I want you to try and
Oh,
figure
I
out what
like
this
this
sound is.
guy.
Here we go.
Sound.
Here we go.
Sounds like something being rung up.
Car can't start.
Circle gets the square, Rob Mayer.
Well, I was also
car-
looking at the video,
Oh,
so I
no.
cheated there.
Okay.
That's what I do. Here's why you're wrong.
We go to
Um,
leave. The car won't start
Jesus.
Why?
because Evan left the dome light on
Uh,
when we got back from the boardwalk overnight. So I have to call a tow truck
A
to
tow
give-
truck.
because no one around can give us a jump and no one at the ass whore will give us a jump.
yeah.
So I have to call
And
a
you said, hey,
service.
hey, sir, my hole is your goal.
My
Get
hole
over here.
is your goal.
Yeah.
Okay. My battery, your flattery. Come charge my shit. Luckily, it was cheap for a jump, $175.
Oh.
And
Nice.
then I drove
Nice.
home and I made record time. I think I got back
Yeah.
from Ocean City in an hour and a half.
Because when
And I did 100 goddamn miles the whole way.
Katie goes, I wonder if Justin's still here. I go, I promise you.
I can promise you.
If
I'm
I know
gone.
my Justin like I think I do,
I'm never.
I promise you. Yeah, no, I was bummed out that you guys didn't come by. Obviously, I'd like to see it, but also, they're gonna have more fun. The kids are gonna have more fun. Maybe not June, but Evan's gonna. Have
I don't
more
know.
fun.
It was hard to beat that day, Joe.
It's hard to
Evan's
beat
gonna
watching your
have-
dad make out with strange
Yeah.
kids.
Evan's gonna have more fun with me than he's going to hanging out with a random kid that he just
He's
met.
gonna have more fun with you than me.
Yeah,
okay?
yeah. So let me tell you what happened to me.
Because at that
So-
point, I'm googling Chris Benoit for the wrong reasons.
so there's a kid. He's 4, but
Well, hold on. Are we? Because we're playing the clip. Are you?
what's that? Yeah, this is a different thing.
Okay.
So
you have,
so
you have 2 stories about a 4-year-old.
well, no.
Okay,
So
this is the
so
theme.
this is not the clip that's going to be played. There's going to
Yeah.
be a clip that's another part of this. But
Okay.
I do this whatever where I give me a fist bump and
Yeah.
they bump my fist and I act like my hand hurts. Right.
Yes.
Sometimes that goes super sideways, and then the parents need to be responsible for because kids.
How does it go sideways?
Well, what happens is you do it, and then the kids they like it, they laugh, but then they think that they can just start beating.
Oh,
on
They
you,
got it,
think
right?
they're incredibly strong. Luckily,
Right.
full credit to my kid. He did it.
Yeah.
Wanted to show off, but he didn't start like ground and pounding.
Well, he's
you
not
like
punching
Tito
right.
Ortiz.
He
in
hits
his
my
prime.
fist, and by the way, I'll do it. I'll do it longer than you'll do it.
Yeah.
I'll let you hit my fist and pretend it hurts. I'll do it for 5 hours if I have
I
to.
know you will.
Okay.
You're the Pied
So-
Piper.
If I have to. Anyway,
I have to.
so I'm doing it.
You have
We're
to.
down at the beach. I'm
I
doing it with
said fist bump my kid.
for 5 hours.
I'm doing
Love
it
to.
down at the beach
Mhm.
with shout out Maverick. And next thing you know, Maverick has a friend. Now Maverick just turned 4. He turned 4.
This is my friend Goose.
while we were down there, right?
Yeah. Hey, Goose, you're not going to hit third.
The friend's a little girl. She appears to be about 6.
Okay.
Now, I don't know her. She just happens to be with that same group.
But you have common friends.
And this little girl proceeds to just start beating the fuck out of me.
Okay, just wailing on you.
She's punching me in the nose. She's punching me in the eye.
Yeah.
She's punching me in the
Where
head.
are the parents?
They're right.
They're just watching?
Yes, they're in the circle. And I'm like, I guess and of course, I'm not going, hey, kid, stop doing it. I'm still trying to. Yeah. But eventually, I'm like, we have to go.
Stop, yeah.
I'm gonna bruise.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just people
That's
are
my
letting,
Annabelle.
are letting this kid just beat the living fuck out of me.
You got jumped by a toddler, dude.
The thing that makes
we had video of that.
Oh, God,
that's
yeah.
Mac.
Oh, he'd
Moore.
love it. Yes.
Yeah.
He'd be like, that's my girl. No, but the thing that also then frustrates me afterwards is then Katie, she blames me. She said, it's your fault.
Yes.
She goes,
You started the game?
Yeah, you got it riled up. I go, well, what's the alternative? That I never even engaged with these kids?
No, the parents are at fault.
They
for not
have to not
pulling
let
their
this
kid back
By the way,
in.
this little girl, I've never seen her before or since. She
Yeah.
might not even have been with that group.
Mhm.
She could have
She's
just
just roaming the streets.
So, we're
Yeah.
beating the fuck out of this
Yeah.
old man.
I'll get in on
That's
that.
what we have to do.
Hell yeah. It cracks her knuckles real nice, cracks her neck. She does the glue and the glass.
Yeah. And there's one other thing, and we have a clip, Katie's version of that story.
Okay.
Do you want to play the clip first?
Yeah, let's play the clip.
This
and then-
is from, it's on our Patreon now, the brand new episode of That Time of the Month with Katie. It involves our new friend, Maverick.
All right. Please enjoy.
Oh, this is funny. I just thought of this from yesterday.
Mhm.
We're on the beach, sitting on the beach with our neighbors from the condo, and they have a 4-year-old son, Maverick, cutest little kid in the world. And Joe's doing the thing. Give me the fist bump.
Mhm.
They fist bump. Joe acts like it hurts his hand. He's
Classic.
so strong. Adorable. The kid, he's killing it. About 3 hours later, we're we're sitting there waiting for our reservation for dinner. And he's like, God, my finger is killing me. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, no, like my finger's like literally killing me. I'm like, is it from the fist bumping? Like, did you hurt yourself? from
Maverick, the
bumping
4-year-old, hurt him.
A 4-year-old? It's the only thing we can think of. I'm like, is that where you hold your phone? No. I'm like, all you did today was sit on your ass on the beach and fist bump a 4-year-old. Did it actually hurt? So I literally think a 4-year-old fist bumping him has injured his finger.
Oh, this
Legitimately.
is great.
He's
We're
1,000 years
okay.
old.
Dave Dennis, I want you to work on a 4-year-old punching Joe and just make your magic.
Wow. So fist bumping a kid.
Team
according to-
Maverick.
in my defense.
According to Katie's story, you damaged your finger.
I think they were unrelated, but I'm just going to tell one other story.
I don't know. I mean,
It sounds pretty related.
it seems pretty on the nose
sounds
or on the
correct.
finger. At
Well,
this point.
it's good now. I'm all healed.
Okay.
Whatever the cause was, I'm
All
good.
right.
So one more story. Katie and I went to go get bagels. We didn't go to Uber Bagel, which is because that's a tourist trap and there's about 1,000 people there. We went to this other bagel place, which is about, I don't know, 7 miles, maybe 4 or 5 miles outside of Ocean City, just as crowded as Uber Bagel, right?
Okay.
There's a line that's going out the door, okay, of just people. So Katie's like, hey, I'm going to pull up. You go get in line and I'll go park the car, right? She doesn't, because there's so many people there, we want to get in line. So as I walk up, I go, oh, is this the line to see Taylor Swift? Okay, I say that. I'm not kidding. There's
Jesus
50 people.
Christ.
Like, hey, nothing.
Not
I'm telling
allowed.
you,
Zero.
I literally
Not a
got
chuckle.
fucking nothing.
Bombed.
And then I walk to the end of the
Bombed.
line and have to stand there with every single person
Oh.
that didn't laugh at
Oh.
Is Katie mortified?
Katie's not there yet,
Oh.
right?
Oh,
So afterwards,
no.
and of
Oh,
course,
you're doing this for just for yourself.
right. I just feel like
You're not even-
I think they're gonna think it's funny.
You thinking about getting back on stage? Are you working out shit?
That's not one I'll keep, right? So I say that everyone in the line fucking hates me now. They don't.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
who's this fucking joker? And my wife and I don't want to tell Katie that I did this, right? But I have to, right? I got to because it's funny.
Yeah.
So, but I also don't want to hear them and. I think the people in the line hearing me say, "Oh my god, I just
Did
fucking
you
bombed
just
in front of
Did you
in front of-"
consider
Fat one.
telling Katie that you did that and it got a huge laugh?
No, I wouldn't have lied.
Because that
The-
would have been
but
great.
the problem is,
I'd have told,
Is that
I'd have
after-
told Mudge,
Hey,
crush.
we're probably getting free bagels.
These bagels were free.
Yeah,
They gave me
right.
free schmear.
after I just fucking ate a dick, right? Every person that hated me I stayed in line with them for another 30 minutes.
Oh no.
But yeah, I eventually
God.
told Katie about my huge bomb. And that also is the exact same place well, you'll hear a story on that time of the month where I dimed him out to the relatives.
Yeah,
so
it was a productive weekend for Joe.
Give that.
Wow. It sounds like you two had a horrible weekend at Ocean City.
No. We had a fucking great. We had a great weekend.
Yeah, it sounds like you had an awesome weekend.
Just one bomb. Just one bomb at the bagel.
You got hurt.
I was a man outside in the rain looking at two people eating, to steal a word from the great Dan Ninen, the most sumptuous steak.
Oh yeah.
Just watching you two just eat, table side carved lollipop tomahawk steaks.
Oh yeah, no, we definitely
oatmeal out of a trash can. Just knowing that you two were a frisbee's toss from where I was, doing everything
you had to pass us to get back to your place.
I love Sky Bar.
You're like literally you're in Shawshank. You look out the window, everything's happening.
I'm gonna tell you right now, and then we need to play this.
We got a game to play.
But God, I'm telling you, the Sky Bar, it's not some hot spot. It's there's always seats available. They sell fucking watermelon crushes, and you can rarely get those watermelon crushes.
Yeah, some places have them, but I've been there before, and they got a variety. They got key lime crushes, orange, grapefruit,
but the
watermelon.
Fucking watermelon. They put, and what I do after I drink it is I then take a fork and I eat all the fucking pieces of watermelon out of there.
They will actually sit there and crush big hunks of watermelon.
Did they have that where you were?
No, at the Asshole, when I ordered an orange crush, I didn't see a press anywhere. I just saw a guy reach underneath and bring out a big jug of orange crush, pour it into a glass, and be like, cool. How many days ago did you make that swill?
We should do a draft, Joe,
rot gut,
where we each take one of Justin's vacation stories, and then we have to combine with the worst possible team of Justin. The camping, there's hundreds.
There's stories from this OC trip that are waiting for Patreon.
There was one.
Good.
There's the cheap hotel that he didn't go on. Remember the cheap hotel?
There's so many.
Oh no,
there's so many.
And there was a reason I had to run back and forth to a CVS a couple of times that we're going to get into on the Patreon.
Okay,
that'll be next week. All right,
great.
So I have come up with a game. I can't talk. God, I got to go to the doctor. I think I'm dying. Seriously. So
we're all dying.
Chris Restivo, star of the Chris Restivo Show on our Patreon with Eric Woodward.
I guess.
What a surprise on Patreon Palooza, by the way.
God,
and by all accounts, people loved it.
They loved it,
including Chris, who loved the color scheme.
Yes. If you want to follow along or play this game yourself later, go to Instagram at _stripper_whisper.
Yeah.
But he takes famous movies, TV shows, brands, and then he does like some sort of play on words with them. Like, for example, Cheetos vodka, he turned it into tits vodka. So that's the level.
Out.
He would take Pulp Fiction and make it Pulp Friction and have him grinding up on a large strip.
So these are real ones he's done, and I'll give you the actual, I would say Tito's vodka. Then
we have to guess.
Now so Joe will go first.
Got it.
Okay. And then, but if Joe's wrong, then you get to answer.
Got it. And then vice versa.
And then you go.
Okay.
Got it.
Okay.
Yeah. Can I say one thing before you start? When Eric was pulling these up on his show, every single one of them had either 1 like or 0 likes.
Yes. His post to like ratio is legendary. And chat, feel free to chime in.
Please. Yeah, the lack of interaction on these things is remarkable.
Screaming into the void.
If I got a post
that you would stop the feed.
Or you delete it.
Well, that's the thing. If I put something, you're right. If it doesn't get the response I want, it go
right.
Like it never happened.
No. There's a delete option. You don't want to see. There's a guy I'll show you afterwards that I sort of kind of hate follow. Months with not a like, nothing.
Yeah.
And he thinks he's like a local Baltimore hip hop wannabe badass.
Chris Restivo.
8 follow.
Is it Chris Restivo?
I'll pull up a picture of this guy. Tell me this isn't a crazy fat.
I like that he's immediately on your.
Oh no, I know just how to get. And there he is.
Yeah.
Okay, it's this dude right here.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I see it.
How many likes? How many comments?
It's 0 likes.
That'd be 0
comments.
Okay, let's head on down. You want to get
0-0.
Okay, 0-0 again.
I love it.
Okay, so nothing there. Nothing there.
Right.
Okay, I'll head on. Here's a collection of his. Oh wait, hold on. 1.
Good hey, one. Every time I see 1 like on Chris's,
you know who it is.
It's always Eric Wood.
Oh, that one's got 2.
That's good.
Tell me that guy doesn't look. Yeah.
We'll start with Joe.
Shit.
All right.
The brand is Camel cigarettes.
Oh, come on. That's easy. Camel toe cigarettes.
You got it.
Yes.
Toe right there.
Brilliant. Okay.
All right, Justin. Trader Joe's.
Trader Hose.
There you go.
Thank you.
Good.
Very good. Very good. It was a fun game.
Yeah. Joe, A&W root beer.
T&A root beer.
No.
Ass and Women root beer.
It's TSW root beer, the stripper whisperer.
It's
a tough one. It's a tough
God
one.
damn, that's so dumb.
All
It
right.
makes sense. You did it.
Barks root beer. I think it's Justin now.
Oh, Barks root beer. Doggy style root beer.
Okay.
Bark as in dog as in doggy style.
Is that it?
No.
Okay. Let's see. Sluts root beer.
Boobs root beer.
Okay, great.
Should have got that. All right.
Okay.
Oh yeah, start with a B. That's,
Wow.
All right, Joe. Fireball. So whiskey. That's cinnamon whiskey.
Fireball.
Uh-huh.
Let's see.
Uh-huh.
Fireball. Let's see. Hold on. Fire pole.
Okay. No. By the way, none of these have a like yet. So
Okay, not a one. Okay,
Yeah.
these are all real.
yeah, these are literally.
Okay.
This is last.
You said fire pole?
Yeah.
I'm gonna variation stripper pole.
Fire crotch.
Okay. Okay.
All right. Yeah.
Okay.
All
That's
right.
a red with red
Okay.
pubic hair.
Yeah,
okay.
makes
all right,
sense.
all right.
Okay.
Justin, Beefeater gin.
Queef eater?
That's what I was
Yeah, it's a
No.
Oh, it's not. Okay. Muff eater.
Roast Beefeater.
roast beef. Okay, that one's fantastic.
It's good.
Oh shit.
All right.
Okay, okay.
I think it's Joe now.
Okay.
Heineken.
Oh, Heine's in.
I'm gonna give it to you. It's Heine.
I was gonna go
Okay,
high
but-
knee.
okay.
But then Heineken on the bottom it says premium something. What is the second part?
Premium.
It's Heine. And
Premium tail.
premium ass.
Premium
Yes,
ass.
okay.
Okay.
All
Heineken
right.
premium
You got a point for that. I think
ass.
you're
Okay.
up 2-1.
That's one. You're up
Okay.
2-1.
Justin, it's
You don't want to win
yeah,
this.
it's Bush beer.
Oh, but it's the same, but spelled without the C.
It's BUSH.
BUSH.
Yes. No, it's
Okay.
not, but there's more to it.
Oh, okay. Bush beer. I don't know. Premium stripper lager.
Bush beer.
It has BUSH in it. I'll give you that.
Okay.
Bushwhacker beer. Bush.
That's Harry Bush beer.
Oh,
Harry Bush beer.
All right. Okay.
Okay.
Full. Brittany wrote full Bush
Yeah.
beer.
And you got Brittany got that.
70
All right.
bucks.
Good job.
70 Bush beer. Okay,
Joe,
point for Brittany.
Stella Artois.
Stella Artois.
There you go.
Damn it. That was a
Yeah,
chip
no,
shot.
I did. No, you gave me. You
Okay,
teed one up for
okay.
me.
Okay.
Corona Extra. Well, just Corona, really. is your
Okay.
change it.
Okay. Corona extra. I think Corona extra thick. I don't know.
It has the same syllables and
Yeah.
it rhymes with Corona.
Okay. Horona beer.
Is it Horona?
It's a vagina.
Vagina.
Vagina Extra.
Oh, it's not even clever. It's just gross.
Okay.
What's
All right.
Okay.
It's probably too easy. Now we're on to a classic movie.
Corona extra horny.
Joe Dirt.
Okay, it's me.
Mhm.
Hodert.
You got it.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
A movie called Pride and Glory, Justin.
Gay pride and glory. No, he wouldn't say that. No. He wouldn't even joke
No,
about that.
no.
Stop. Okay, hold on. Pride.
I'm gonna recuse myself because I know the answer.
Okay.
Oh, do you?
I
Okay.
do.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Pride and glory.
You got
You're
this.
gonna kick
You can
yourself.
do it.
I'm
You're
just
gonna
so
kick
mad.
yourself.
Oh
You're gonna
no.
kick yourself
Yeah.
on
No,
this
he's because he's not going to make a gay joke. He's not going to do
No.
that. So there's not pride and
Brittany
glory.
got it.
Whole. I don't see it. Okay, I don't want to see it. Hold on.
You just said it, by the way.
Oh, did it pride and glory hole?
Pride and Glory.
Yeah.
He made that joke.
Yes.
Does he know who's usually on the other side?
He may
A
not.
stubbly man.
Yeah.
Come on, you're being ridiculous.
A
He
stubborn
never
man.
would have.
Very progressive.
Never would. Okay.
Scent of a Woman.
I think. Hold on. I think I is it. Hold on. The scent of. I actually saw this one.
How could you not?
Scent of a woman.
Stank of a bitch.
Is it? Scent of a woman. He's blind.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be
The scent is the key. Yes.
yeah. Stink of a woman.
No.
No, yeah.
Okay.
You can keep with the scent.
Okay. Scent
Keep with the scent of a
of a scent of a stripper.
scent of a hooker.
Scent of a hooker.
He also has a little caption. Colonel Dick Longrod has a very special plan for the weekend. It involves travel, hookers, strippers, the Tango chauffeur limousine, and some Colt 45s.
Mhm.
Amazing.
And he's bringing a hoe for the ride.
He
I
loves
mean,
Colt
He's
yeah,
this
yes.
generation's Mark Twain.
All right, this is super easy, Justin. 16 candles.
69 candles. No, really?
16
16-year-old
candles.
candles?
So I'm going to recuse myself again because Eric did this one. It's 16 strippers,
Yes,
right?
you got it.
And he
yes.
actually found a picture with 16 strippers
He
with him
did.
standing in
Yes.
front of it.
Train spotting.
Is it me?
I
Yeah,
think
it's
so.
your turn.
Horse spotting?
No.
Run a train spotting.
Oh, that's a good
Strip
one.
spotting.
Strip
God
spotting.
damn it, these are
Yes.
so dumb.
Choose a side chick. Choose a big wallet.
I have to stop. I have
Club
to stop
wearing
trying to be
matching
clever.
watch.
Stop
Choose
trying
your
to be
future.
Yeah, you're being
All right.
too
Stop trying
All
to be
right.
clever.
Pitch Perfect.
Bitch perfect.
There you go.
Oh.
Good
Finally.
job. Requiem for a Dream. Who doesn't know what Requiem
Good,
means?
that's not even what Requiem means.
It's going to be like Requiem for a stripper.
No.
No.
Requiem for a hooker.
Requiem for a tip.
These are so.
Does he know what Requiem means?
No.
God, no.
All right.
Okay.
Do I know what Requiem
Justin,
means?
Fly Me to the Moon.
Fly me to the strip club.
No.
Okay.
When in doubt, rhyme.
Yes.
Oh,
Okay.
So is it
Or
fly,
Close to. Yeah.
fly
those
me to
rhymes.
the fly me to the boob?
Yeah. Fly me to the poon.
Poon, fly me to the poon.
Ah,
Now that's all we should have got.
Hi, what are you doing here?
There will be blood.
Is that just it?
I mean, that's it. It stays the same. Yes, it's a trick question. It hasn't changed. Joe, I think this is your guess.
Oh, is it?
We're getting to the end.
There will be muff.
There will be tips.
There will be dollars. That's
Damn it.
close.
I'm going to give it to you,
Okay,
Justin.
thank you.
Yeah, that's,
Okay,
yeah.
all right.
All right.
Wow, you should be ashamed of yourself.
This is one of my
I got
favorites.
to
You're
put
getting
my
in his
mind
head,
in the criminal shoes.
All right.
What would an absolute dumbass do? What would
Justin,
someone with fucking brain damage say? Okay.
Oppenheimer.
I just heard a great rap lyric that I'm wondering if he stole from for this.
Okay.
I don't know who the rapper was, but the lyric was "Head so bomb they should have called her Sloppenheimer."
Do you want to go with that?
No,
Because I wouldn't.
No,
Again.
I'm not gonna. I'm not getting too clever.
It's
Too clever.
this
Okay.
is very on
Okay.
the nose.
Oppenhooker.
That's what I think it is.
It is Strippenheimer.
Well, I didn't get a guess, but I would
Oh,
never have guessed
okay.
that.
I don't know why there's all these explosions. I don't know what that.
I never
don't-
would have guessed
yeah.
Strippenheimer. So
Okay.
I'm not mad at
All
it.
right.
No. Okay.
This is again the movie Holes.
Brittany wrote Oppenheimer.
Yes.
Jesus.
Holes.
Brittany's on
I mean,
fire.
it's so
Brittany's
easy.
crushing.
Is it holes?
It's not. Justin.
Hose.
No. There's holes in the title.
There's
Come
holes
on,
in the
guys.
title.
Come
Okay.
on.
Okay.
Is
come
it
on.
glory
holes?
Buttholes.
Buttholes. Okay.
All right.
First
This
time he's
is-
used butt.
I'm going to give you the movie is Carrie Part 3, but I'm going to ask you to what is the tagline?
I'm trying to remember the real one.
I can't remember the original.
There's a picture of a bloody Carrie,
Right.
and then it's a picture of him, and it says Carrie Part 3, and then he has a 3-word tagline.
Carrie Part 3.
Again, he's very juvenile.
very, very juvenile. Okay. All right.
Again, Carrie. What's the visual?
By the way, why is he,
She's standing.
why is he
in
doing
blood.
Carrie Part 3?
Part
No clue.
3?
No clue.
I didn't even know there was
Why
a
is
Carrie
he-
3 until
why
right
is he
now.
doing any of
Jaws
this?
4. This
Yeah.
time it's personal.
Yeah, exactly. God damn it. I don't know. Carrie 3. A 3-word byline.
Yeah.
Okay. Carrie 3. Tip these hoes.
Carrie.
It has nothing to do with
Nothing to do with
strippers.
strippers.
Yeah.
Nothing with strippers.
No, it's Carrie Part 3 on the rag.
Yeah. What do we? Yes, we should have gotten.
I should have.
Okay. Again, don't overthink these.
Okay.
Men's Warehouse, the clothing brand.
Okay. Men's whorehouse.
Nope.
Okay.
Don't overthink.
Don't
this.
overthink it. Don't
Just think of the brand. here.
Okay.
Think of-
Men's Warehouse.
Think of what the Instagram.
You
it
said
is.
what did you just say? Men's Whorehouse.
Men's
Think
Whorehouse.
about
Men's
what he
Whorehouse.
talks about more
Okay.
than anything.
Yes. Okay.
You got what? What?
The men's.
What? No. Is men in the title?
Oh,
of the
well,
answer?
Women's Warehouse.
It's the strippers warehouse.
Strippers
Strippers
warehouse.
warehouse.
There you go.
Yes. I'm finally
Yes.
dumb enough to get it
Right.
God damn.
I think we're Creature from the Black Lagoon.
I'm going with this one. Creature from the Black Ass.
No, again we're rhyming.
Creature
again.
from the Black.
We're rhyming
Poon.
in. Yes.
Oh.
Yes. And then, okay. I think. All right. We have.
I'm
just
not-
a few more.
I'm fine.
This one's
We can
great.
do this as long as you
It's,
want.
I'll do this until midnight.
This is
I'll call
great.
out tomorrow. I'll actually call out of work tomorrow.
Hellraiser.
Tip raiser.
You're close.
dollar raiser.
Yes, dollar raiser.
Dollar
He's raising $1.
Hey,
fucking
Hey,
Henry
I have a
Club?
GoFundMe.
I'm fucking great at this.
You are great
at this.
Joe's killing you. Yeah.
God, amazing.
All right, now we've
You
switched
have to
up.
be
Okay.
You can't be clever at all.
No, you can't be
Yeah.
remotely clever.
I think you'll get this. I think it's who's up first. Joe?
Justin.
Okay.
Justin. It's the Chicago Bulls.
Okay. I
Yeah.
know the logo.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just you're gonna change the name of.
Okay.
You're gonna
something.
add
I'm
on.
gonna add on.
You're
Okay.
gonna make a little.
Chicago bullshit.
No,
The Chicago-
Think about Restivo and
Chicago.
what he might call someone.
Chicago. Oh, you would call somebody this.
Yeah, can we even say this word anymore?
I'm permitted.
know.
You got to ask. Probably not.
Well, it's the Chicago Bull DYKE.
Oh,
Oh,
no!
my
That's
God.
the photo. That's the photo.
Oh my God, he
no.
is the absolute worst.
All right.
Absolutely
All right.
not. What a
This one, he it's Hot Wheels, but he didn't change it. He just I want you to guess what the photo is
Okay.
of Hot Wheels.
Okay.
Fuck it. It doesn't matter.
It is.
All right.
I mean, there's a car involved.
You know, surprisingly, there isn't.
and he didn't change the
There's
name
no
of it.
car.
There's no car.
It is, yeah, someone's saying Hot Wheels. It is actually Hot Wheels. He didn't
Okay,
change it.
Raven Chef, excellent guess.
I mean,
but again,
that's a
too
better
Yeah.
job.
clever. Too
Yeah.
clever.
Yes.
Stop,
There-
Raven
there are-
Chef. You're not.
There are
You
two,
got to get down to his level.
there are two strippers,
Okay.
and what do they on or in? I guess you'd say.
Are
Are
they-
they
Are they on like a big wheel?
are they on a tandem bike and he's on it also?
To me, this looks like they're in wheelchairs.
they
They're in
are.
fucking wheelchairs. They're in wheel. What the? This is the dumbest shit I've ever seen.
Dumb.
Oh my god, this is the dumbest shit I've ever seen.
All right.
How many likes does that have?
I didn't think it could get this dumb.
It has 2 likes.
Hey,
That's a record for him. That's incredible.
Yeah.
how
All
did we
right,
ever get to two?
This is
My head hurts.
the logo for Visa.
Okay.
You know, it has the line and then
yeah, yeah,
Visa
yeah.
and the other
little
line.
swoop. Yeah.
Instead of Visa, he wrote,
Disa nuts.
No, too clever. Are you kidding me? That's a great answer.
"Oh yeah,
so
this
no,
is not clever." At
no,
all.
not all. Okay. Visa. It's the same font and color scheme.
Yeah, it's not a. It's one word. It's different. It doesn't rhyme.
It doesn't rhyme.
And
It
there's
just
more
said-
syllables.
Just say, it really
there's
okay.
there's a letter that it starts with.
Vagina.
There you go.
It's 7 letters longer. Oh God. Guys, get out there. Check
I can't do
out
anymore.
the stripper whisperer
Okay,
on
please,
Instagram.
hold on,
Give
hold
this
on.
guy some love.
All right.
No, don't ignore that. Ignore
Okay.
block him.
It's
Report
the
'em.
McDonald's logo, the arches,
Buy a shirt.
and then after the M, it spells a word, and then instead of I'm loving it, he's written another tagline.
Okay, so
Okay,
it starts
so
with an
no.
M. McDougal's. That's a
No.
strip club.
Now
he
it's
likes.
it's a M, and then there's some letters that make
Okay.
that into a word,
Okay.
and then the tagline is not I'm loving it, but it's almost exactly like that.
okay.
I'm shoving it.
You got to get the word first, though.
Wow.
Okay.
it's
Mick,
like-
Mick strippers.
It would be like
McHookers.
Mary, can't wait to. It's
Okay,
not it, obviously,
okay.
but that's clearly not it. But
Mick. It's
it
not.
makes sense.
McHookers.
No.
no, none of that.
There's
Okay.
no Mick.
There's no Mick
It
at all.
Spells
Okay.
a word that has nothing to do with McDonald's.
Does it start with an M?
Yes.
Okay.
M blank 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 letter
Man.
letter letter, and then I'm
Let's get some help from
Blank.
from the audience.
blanking it.
Okay. And you know what? We're gonna. I'm gonna go
Milfs?
Brittany. Milfs. Muff.
Nope.
Milfs.
Whoa. Yes.
Muff.
Yes. Muff.
Muff.
And
Okay,
then, the
Restivo?
tagline.
And my dad.
I'm
said the
smelling
word
it.
Muff.
No.
I'm diving on
but
it.
we're
I'm
going back
eating
to
it.
McDonald's.
Uh,
Yes. Muff.
I'm eating.
I'm
it.
eating it.
Oh, dude, the only 2 people I know that say muff are Chris Restivo and Terry Schlegel. My 78-year-old dad
Ah.
has said, in that one movie, you could see her muff.
Yes.
Ew, man.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Ew.
Oh, I mean, I could do this forever, but
But we're not gonna.
We're
We got to
not.
put some gas. We got to save some gas in the tank. Thank you to everybody that signed up for
Thank you.
Patreon. If you haven't yet, there's going to be plenty more content coming out. And we're not going to wait. We're going to put some content down next week, talking to the fellas from Dork Dynasty. We're going to try and get something up soon. There's a brand new Here's Why You're Wrong, a league of your own. It's up. Jump online. Thank you to everybody that took their 5s and made it 10s.
Thank
10s,
you
made
so
it
much.
20s. Jason Jarrett, great seeing you in the chat tonight. This guy always checks in via the
Yes.
Twitter, so it's awesome seeing him kind of cross-pollinate into this.
and final line, Brittany did great tonight.
Brittany
in that
crushed
game. Dave Dennis says Brittany is the Restivo whisperer.
Oh, that's not something you want to be.
No.
Good night. You do not want to put yourself in them shoes. We will talk to you next week on the DLP Agenda.